Hey everyone, Bootnax here. Welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. Today's episode is a special one, focused on breast cancer awareness. We built an awesome house to go along with that focus, and more importantly, the charity campaign that me and my friends are currently running. Thank you for coming by, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with this world. Time to get pink. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. That's not my face. This is going to be a little bit of a special episode today. As many of you know, it is October. That means it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And as I said last episode, I am currently in the middle of a fundraising campaign for the National Breast Cancer Foundation and their Game Pink campaign that they run every October. As of the start of this recording, me and my friends on Twitch who are taking part in it as well have already raised more than $2,000 combined, which is freaking insane. For those of you who don't know, the National Breast Cancer Foundation helps out women both diagnosed with breast cancer and those without. They distribute care packages, they distribute information packets, they help women get mammograms, they help women get screenings, and they help women find support. And so this episode is going to be a very special episode because we're going to be building something to commemorate the heroes of this community. And of course, the heroes are you, all of you, everyone who's donated so far. Now, over on the screen right now, I'm going to have the QR code for the donation link, just in case anyone is interested in donating. And I'm also going to put a non-QR code link in the description below. Anyone who donates any amount of money during this month will get their name in my hardcore survival world here. And it'll be forever permanently enshrined in this world. And so I'm out here in this cherry blossom biome because I need to get some cherry blossom wood for our build today. And we need to gather a few other materials as well. But I thought the pink cherry blossoms, the pink everything falling down, I thought it would be a great place to start, considering the pink for breast cancer awareness. So while I cut down most of these trees, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you why breast cancer awareness is so important and close to me. So about 5 years ago, my mother was diagnosed with a very odd form of breast cancer. It seemed like it had maybe been missed a few times in some of her checks, and it had been skipped over, just thinking it was something benign. And you know, thankfully they still managed to catch it very early. And my mom is still in remission, almost 5 years cancer free, which of course means you've beaten cancer after that point. It was still an incredibly scary moment for me and my family. From that point on, I decided to use, what platform I had to try to help out anyone who needed it with breast cancer as well, because it affects so many people. If I'm not mistaken, over 300,000 women in the US alone each year are affected by breast cancer. And in doing this for 3 years now, I've learned, I've met a lot of people who haven't been as fortunate as my mom. People who have lost their mothers, people who have lost their sisters, people who have lost their wives to breast cancer. And so that's why I'm doing this charity campaign right now. I want to support people as best as I can and help out where I can, right? Like I have a platform, and as small as it may be, we can do some good in this world. We can do some good in this world to help people who really, really, truly need it. I believe in the good in this world, and I am reminded of how much good is in this world every single year that I do these charity campaigns. So that's just a little bit of my backstory and why this is so important to me and why I am doing it. And I just want to point out too, no one, absolutely no one, should feel obligated to donate. Okay, I'm just putting the links in just in case anyone wants to. And if you don't, that's totally fine as well. And I'm over here now in the mesa because lo and behold, we need more terracotta for today. But yeah, so that's a little bit of a backstory on why I do this every year and why it's important to me. But you know, I wanted to put it out there too and ask you all, is there anyone in your life who's ever been affected by breast cancer? And if so, and you're comfortable with sharing it, you know, let me know down in the comments like your story, because I think too, seeing other people's stories is helpful for anyone going through it. You know, like it's nice to see, hey, you're not alone in this world. Other people are going through this too. And I think if we can just like rally together, you know, that can be super helpful to so many different people. So yeah, if you're comfortable, you know, sharing down below, please do. They're gonna be very pink heavy today, very pink themed, very everything is going to be absolutely obnoxiously pink. And I shouldn't really say obnoxiously because it's not. I'm actually quite proud of today's build that we're gonna be doing. I'm affectionately calling it the House of Heroes. Okay, and we're adding it to our city. It's gonna be a part of the city. It's gonna kind of blend in but stand out at the same time. It's definitely gonna stand out a bit, but that's kind of the point. I kind of want it to, because it is a unique place. Yeah, I like to bring the real world into my Minecraft worlds as much as possible, and you know, I think it's kind of fun for people to get their names into the world too, you know, especially if I make this world, you know, available for download after I die, because then you can go into it, you can see your own name in there, you can be like, hey, I was a part of this world before I was able to play in it. And I think there's something special about that. I do think that's going to be enough terracotta for us. I don't think we need much. I hope we don't need any more. That's a lot. Fortunately, when I came out of the portal earlier today, yeah, a creeper blew up. Almost killed me. Almost killed me. I wasn't recording at the time. 2 hearts. 2 hearts left. We're good. We're good. I managed to get away. He did blow up that, so I'm gonna unfortunately have to fly back home. So we've got a few more resources we need to gather up, but they're pretty simple. Alrighty, we're back at our city. This is starting to look so nice, isn't it, guys? I need a lot of pink dye today. So I've got this rose, I've got some bone meal, and I'm just showing you guys this because if you don't know it, it's super helpful. But basically, if you have a rose, okay, and you bone meal it, it just duplicates. It just duplicates. I mean, look at this, is crazy, right? I wish the small flowers did this because like they're so much harder to come by than these. And look at that, boom, 64 roses. So nifty little trick, huh? I think it's pretty nifty. But yeah, so I need to go ahead and mix these. I need to make pink. Wait, I need to make the red dye first. They're double. I forgot about that. So I didn't need that many. That should be more than enough dye for us here. And all of that terracotta is going to be, well, we're going to make a lot of pink terracotta. Is basically what's happening here. Remember, today is very pink themed. And on that note, I think we're finally ready to get started on this. We're gonna go right back here behind our iron farm, and yeah, we're gonna start navigating out a little bit from the circle here with our builds. But this should be super fun. I'm super excited to get this built. So let's go ahead and hop into a time lapse. there we go, everyone. The House of Heroes is built. I hope you guys like this. I really hope you guys like this. Now, first of all, I want to note the roof here. I thought this would be super cool. I wish we had a little bit more of an intense pink, but this is meant to kind of mimic the breast cancer awareness ribbon. It would look a lot better if it could be more pink, but unfortunately, this is the best I could do. And it makes the roof a little bit funky on the sides, but I think it's kind of cool to add a unique roof type, right? And it doesn't sprawl too much higher than the other buildings around. I think it still looks okay. As you guys can tell, just a lot of pink themed stuff going on here. I mean, the mangrove and the pink terracotta is kind of more of a red, but it just looked better in my test building of this. We've got the cherry blossoms up top on a little patio, and I know it doesn't look great from this angle, but it does look pretty good from other angles. It's a lot up there. We've got the lecterns as fence posts up there, and I think that's a pretty cool addition. And yeah, just like some terracotta up here to kind of look like petals or something. I don't know. I thought getting as much pink in here as possible would be fantastic. Guys, this is going to be the place where we honor everyone who donates to the charity cause this month, and we've named it the House of Heroes outside. Let's go take a look on the inside here. Walking up on the porch, though, the first thing that we see is Flame of Remembrance, and I thought this would just be kind of cool to kind of have some pink candles burning for all eternity for everyone who we've lost, everyone who's been lost to breast cancer. This is kind of like an honor to them right outside. They're still lighting up the world for the rest of us. We go inside, and the inside is there's not much to it. Really not much to it. I thought some floating candles would be really cool in here, and we've got a lot of them, and I think it looks all right. Some of these other walls are this is kind of flat. It's flat, but I wanted it to be kind of somber in here. That's not supposed to be there. I'll fix that. I wanted it to be kind of somber in here. I felt like the candles did a good job of that. And then here's our wall for donors, and you know, honestly, so far we've got quite a lot. I don't know how many these are going to take up, but I'm going to go through in a minute and do them, and I'm not going to make you sit through each name as I type them out here, but I will kind of come back and stop and stare here at each one of these sections so that you get a chance to see your name if you are someone who's donated. And then back here we've got a wall here, and this wall is going to be for all the people who have streamed for this campaign, to kind of like enshrine them as well here. Also, I left the upstairs unavailable, and that was intentional. I mean, initially I had intended to make the upstairs accessible. Then I was like, it's going to kind of ruin the look of the downstairs, and like I wanted the downstairs to just be about that. So I decided to just kind of leave this as like a place of remembrance as well. The upstairs is the pretty little patio for everyone who's lost they can just kind of sit out here and overlook the landscape under the beautiful cherry blossom arbor here. So that was my thought with that. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, guys, I thought this was a cool way to incorporate something we're doing over on Twitch into this world as well. And I really hope you guys like this design of this house. Honestly, I think it fits in pretty well with the rest of the city so far. Gives us a little bit of light and kind of like a unique building that's not really serving a technical purpose, but it's here to kind of give a nod to everyone who's helping out on the campaign front there. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go inside. I'm going to get all these names on here, and I will come back in a couple of minutes and we will show them off so that everyone who's donated so far gets their chance in the sun. Alrighty, we are all finishing here, and I am so excited to show everyone off. First of all, we're at the wall of streamers right now. These are all the wonderful people on Twitch that are taking part in this charity campaign this year. All of these people, if you're on Twitch at all, you should go follow all of them. They are all amazing, awesome people. So please make sure you go over to Twitch, check out each one of these streamers real quick. But every single one of these people has or will be streaming for this campaign at some point during this month. And then over here we have our wall of donors so far. What I'm doing is I'm just going across each time so that it looks more uniform. We don't have blank ones. If someone's username is too long, I know we had one that was over here, Sailor Princess. There, I'm just doing one line, so whatever fits on one line is what's going. But yeah, these are all the people who have donated so far, and I'm just gonna go ahead and sit on each one of these sections for like 10 seconds so that if you've donated and you want to see your name in here, you're gonna be able to see it. You're gonna be able to see it. And of course, if anyone donates from here on out, we're gonna add their name to this list as well. And we'll make sure to do that for the next 2 or 3 episodes at the start. Anyone who's donated since the last episode, we'll throw their names on here as well. Now, a few of the streamers have also donated, but I haven't put their names out here. I'm just gonna leave their names over here. And that way there's more space over here for everyone else as well. But again, I really hope you all enjoyed this build right here. And I think it's going to be a great cause and a great way to kind of honor and tribute to everyone who's helping out with this campaign. And again, if you would like to donate, don't feel obligated to, but if you would like to donate, the link will be below in the comment section as well. And I'll probably go ahead and throw the QR code back up on screen again right now, just in case. Now that that's out of the way, I'm starting to really get a bad case of the chest monsters. I have chests in front of every single building that I've built out here right now, and it's not looking too hot. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna start organizing some of this stuff a little bit and start storing some of it. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do a central storage system that's automated, or if I'm going to just put them in separate buildings. But I want to make this building right here useful. This is the only building we have right now, apart from those townhomes, that isn't useful. And still see it's completely barren in here, and I think we can make some good storage space out of this building alone. Also, just looking at it from this angle, we can see the back side of it. And this is really starting to fill in this city a little bit, right? Like this feels, because you can see that kind of going behind the other building. This angle right here, this angle feels like a town. So I think I'm going to start off in here. I'm going to start off by doing wood types. That's something that I've got a lot lying around of everywhere. So I'm going to start with that and kind of start sorting that kind of stuff out in that building, and we'll see if we have extra space or not. Kind of feel like we will, but I don't want to jump the gun and just assume anything at this point. The first thing we got to do is get a little section going for all the storage chests and everything that are going to go in here. I'm just going to do kind of like a classic 3x3 area here, and I'm going to try to match it to the outside as best as possible. So we're going to strip all this because we're using spruce on the outside here. And this will also leave us a little bit of space upstairs if we want to do anything up there. But I do think for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of close off the top here because it's very messy. Obviously, I missed a few spots up here with blocks, but it's incredibly messy up here. So until I decide for sure, we're just gonna kind of close off the area. Alrighty, we got this little area set up. This is looking perfect. I think what I'm gonna do is actually pop these up one block higher. I want to be able to hang item frames up here that show me what kind of wood is in each row. So I think by doing this we can do that. And we can also add some lanterns in here along each of those to make it look nice. I only have one for right now, but it's fine. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see, we've got spruce, dark oak, birch, jungle, acacia as the originals, right? And we've got cherry blossom, we've got the 2 nether ones, and we've got the new pale oak coming soon. That's all the wood, I think, right? So we have a few extra slots here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like, we'll do oak logs, and then we'll do like planks and slab stairs, and we'll do like I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, I do know that this is going to be amazing for us. It is what we need. So I need to go ahead and get some item frames going, and I can start doing what I need to do here. Alrighty, I got everything kind of sorted out in here for the most part. Still got to change the floor out, but we're looking pretty good here. We're looking pretty good. I've decided I'm not gonna use the nether stuff in here, and if I do, I can probably just put it upstairs in here. I don't really need to throw it down here. But yeah, we've got this sorted by every type of wood there is. We've got the oak, spruce, dark oak, bamboo, cherry blossom, mangrove, and I'm kind of putting it in the amount I think I'm going to use it. Like the ones I'm going to use the most are going to be over here on the left. I know we got the acacia, the birch, and the jungle, and I just like doing it like this with things like that, like the stairs, like having them all together, like having the slabs all together, and all of these. Like, I don't know, it's so much easier to me just have, even if it's the different wood types, to have all those together. Now I need to figure out a wood floor in here. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. And it doesn't have to be a wood floor. I don't know why I said wood floor. I just need to figure out a floor in here, and I don't really know what I want to use, but getting that sorted out is really helpful. I've been able to clear out a decent amount of stuff from a lot of these are still super packed, and it doesn't really look like it too much here, but like a lot of this stuff, these chests are much more empty than they were. We got a lot of stuff sorted, and I still have some more work to do, and I'm not going to do all that in this stream, but probably tomorrow night while I'm hanging out with my wife, I'm going to probably try to condense these down as best as I can, and I'm going to try to start building some other buildings soon that we can store stuff in, because like we have a lot of stone and everything that needs to get sorted still. And I've still got some wood lying around in places that I need to bring back. Like I know in here I've got a lot of dark oak logs that I actually didn't know that I had, and I spent a lot of time on this episode digging up dark oak logs from like actual trees, and I wasted a lot of time doing that. So it would have been nice to remember all this, but you know, that's one of the benefits of having everything in a similar location, is that you don't really have to worry about that at all. And let me just make sure there's no other wood in here anywhere. I don't think there is. Oh, I guess we got some stuff in here. Not much though, and I'm going to take 6 of these, and I'm going to use them for something I think might look all right. I'm gonna make 2 pots here, and I need one more tree type. Tree has a good, I guess let's go with the spruce. I feel like the spruce has the best looking sapling apart from the magnolia. Okay, so what we're basically gonna do is we're gonna use this on the front windows. So you remember we have these two little windows right here, and I want to kind of, you know, put something here. So why not put saplings that'll kind of give us, you know, from outside what's in this store? It's the trees, right? We've got the trees in here. And maybe I can eventually work up like another layer behind that or something, so we can have more than just 2 types of trees. I'm not too worried about getting the inside of this looking super fancy today. But maybe we could build like something that kind of pops out here and hides it from the inside, but it looks kind of cool from the outside. I don't know. I'm going to have to work through some stuff. But anyway, everyone, I am sorry to announce that is all the time I have for today. I really hope you enjoyed this build as much as I did. And I just want to take a second to thank everyone who's donated and everyone who does donate. You guys are making a big difference. All right. You guys are making a big difference. You're doing great work. Yeah. I'll be back next week with another episode. We're going to be building directly across the street from this building and getting another farm going that I'm kind of desperate for, honestly. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Guys, we're getting so much closer to 1,000 subs. Oh my gosh, it's so close. But anyway, I will see you all next time. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you later. Bye.